I said to you that I never wanna love another woman, girl, it was true. So true, I meant to marry you. But when I did, I wouldn't want to take care of you. For you, now you say you wanna leave me, girl. When around you I have built my world. Whatever you heard about me, baby, it's definitely crazy. Please give me one chance to show.
Look for me, oh, my body, oh, look for me, my chef, me say that I like. Do me, oh, look for me, oh,
baby.
Look for me, oh, my body, oh, look for me, my chef, me say that I like. Do me, oh,
Alright, good afternoon Nigeria, good afternoon Lagos State, good afternoon Ifako Jaye. How was work today? How was the day? How was the Lagos traffic? Hope it wasn't that hectic. Welcome once again to Entertainment Hub on Ifako Radio, and you're here with me, Nato Esther. That's always been your host. Today we're having a lot of talks, a lot of gist, and also Throwback Thursday, as we all know. So we're starting with Olufumi by Star Plus, back in the days when the sun was raining. Let's listen to it one more time before we move into our gist.
Girl, I wait for you, and I know I'll never love another woman, no one can do. But you, I pause my heart for you. When you come home, you be the one to make it move. Only you. But before you finally leave me, girl, think about what you do to my world. Whatever you do to hurt me, baby, it's gonna drive me crazy. Please give me one chance to show.
my body,
Please don't make me cry.
my chef, me say that I like. Do me,
Stay, girl. Oh, baby.
my body,
I'm calling you now.
my chef, me say that I like. Do me,
Stay with me.
Okay, thank you so much. Alright, firstly I have that slap opened my eye. The lady recounts how she dropped out of school at age 17 for an older man. A Nigerian lady has shared a shocking story on how a relationship with a man 18 years older than her led her to drop out of school. In a viral video shared on TikTok identified as, she revealed that she was just 15 years when the man first began asking her out. She constantly refused him during her trips from Abuja to Owerri. But after gaining admission into a university in Owerri, they met again and started dating. During her first year, she moved into his house. The man ran an ice cream and popcorn business, and instead of focusing on her studies, she began helping him sell. They traveled in his bus alongside the sales assistant. Whenever people called her his partner, he would deny it and say she was his sister. Whoa. You asked her to date you, she dated you, moved into your house. Then when people are not going out, the people are saying she's your babe, they say now your sister. The man is not proud of you now. The man never liked you now. What kind of rubbish is that one? How would you deny me when you know you can't? Like when you're not proud of me, why did you decide to come and date me? Or you deny me outside? It doesn't speak well. Alright, let's continue reading. As at that time, she was 17 at that age, and she was 35. Whoa, that's a whole lot. According to her, the relationship became controlling and abusing. He often criticized her over small mistakes and eventually started hitting her. Whenever she tried to leave, he would insult her, telling her she would become immoral. Fear and attachment often made her return. When she expressed a desire to resume school, he refused, saying education had not benefited him. Before her birthday, he complained about a faulty gearbox in the box. Her parents, unaware she had dropped out, sent her school fees while she gave it to him to fix the bus. On her birthday, he bought her only a bottle of malt. Later that day, he accused her of admiring another man's car and slapped her. She said that was the moment everything became clear. That was the day my eyes opened. The incident made her realize she needed to leave the relationship and regain control of her life, she said. She went into a toxic relationship. Like, how be a man? The man is not proud of you. The man is hitting you, abusing you. You want to leave, he's blackmailing you. Then you now come back again. Okay, on your birthday, you only got to a bottle of malt. What kind of rubbish is that one? A bottle of malt. Your parents sent you school fees, you gave it to him to fix his boss. Then you want to go back to school, he now gave you, telling you, okay, just because of looking for ways to break up, it's told you admire another man and gave you a slap. Thank God he gave you a slap, at least you were able to know, you were able to see that, okay, oh, this man is not for me. Thank God she left the relationship. What kind of rubbish relationship is that one? I was one I was not even born. I've not even stayed there. I cannot even try it. How will I even to a guy's house when I'm not even married to him in the first place? So that they cost to finish. Next year, I have calculated everything you've spent. Lady tells man who sponsored her education, got her banking job. A lady recently left her long-term boyfriend, stunned with her words, after he supported her through school and helped her get a banking job. According to a post shared by a lady on social media, a colleague has sponsored his girlfriend through university after her OND. He supported her during NYC and even used his connections to help her secure a position at the bank. Life seemed to be moving smoothly for her. The man revealed that after his girlfriend completed her OND, he took on the responsibility of supporting her through university, covering school fees, upkeep, and all the struggles that come with it. After NYC, he also helped her to secure a stable banking job, ensuring her career took off on the right path. For years, everything appeared fine, but recently, he began to notice a change in her behavior. She started coming home late almost every day. Whenever I asked her why, her response were always brief: work, office things, nothing serious. Okay, now you don't go real for you, like you don't go so now you don't feel repam. There's one thing with guys always supporting girls. Not is some people actually enjoy the fruit of their labor, but some once the girl is out, she starts behaving. So I know my gender starts behaving somehow towards the guy, start acting up, telling the guy, hey, how much you spend on makeup lately. So last class, yeah, my class, my spec, this and that. After the guy has suffered labors for you, that's what this guy is actually going through. Okay, let's continue reading. Yeah, he said one evening she returned home after around 9 p.m. Curious, he asked, where are you coming from? Her reactions were immediate and sharp. You're stressing my life. Can't I be free again? She snapped. Before he could respond, she added a line that left him completely speechless. Is it because you got me this job or because you trained me in school? Calculate everything, I'll pay you back. Whoa. That was too much. The lady don't find an excuse to leave the relationship before. For a few seconds, he thought he had misheard her. According to him, he hasn't been able to properly process what she had said since that night. It doesn't really make sense at all. Which one is calculate everything? I'll pay you back, guy. A guy that has tried seeing you through school, paid your fees, got you a job. Next, you're giving him this kind of attitude. No, now it's being stupid about like it doesn't make sense at all. Why my gender? Why my genders are always acting up? They're always doing signs and wonders. My gender will never cease to amaze me. Always doing signs and wonders. Every time a guy sees you through school, does everything for you, and next thing you're telling him you pay him back, this and that. You're trying to like become as what now? Like trying to form God of all, or you're trying to be what? No, maybe if one person stop to the train ladies, others will learn. All right, let's take another song before we move forward.
Yeah. Rihanna. Good girl going bad. Take 3. Action. Oh. No clouds on my stones. Let it rain. I hide the plane in the bank. Coming down on the Dow Jones. When the clouds come, we gone. We Rockefeller. We fly higher than weather. The cheap vibes are better. You know me. In anticipation for precipitation. Stack chips for the rainy day. Jay. Rain Man is back. Little Miss Sunshine. Rihanna, where you at?
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. So we don't thumbs to get out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. And I,
Okay, thank you. Under My Umbrella by Rihanna. Alright, welcome back. We have here again. You want honesty but ghost her when she tells the truth. Lady calls out men. A lady has stirred reaction online after sharing a frustration over what she described as insecurity of some men when it comes to women being truthful about their age. A video shared by Atmazi underscore Chin and so on X, the woman questioned why many men demand honesty from women but appear uncomfortable once they are told the truth. According to her, men often say they want women to be transparent in relationships, especially about personal details such as age. However, she argued that some men sometimes lose interest in women the moment the woman tells her the real age. Some men, of course, when they tell them, okay, you're like 30 something, they don't run. Or you say you're 40, but they expect you to be transparent. And she has a stand at some point. Yes, you have to be transparent in a relationship. If you're not transparent, it will not help the relationship. There will be problems. But now, when the lady is not being transparent, tells you her age, tells you everything, you now start ghosting her. This one's trying to tell you that it's not nice at all. Okay, the lady explained that when a woman admits she's in her mid or late 30s, the reaction from some men quickly changes. She said the communication suddenly drops and the enthusiasm they once showed disappeared. She further claimed that a woman says she's in her 20s, men tend to show more interest, including frequent chats, gifts, and surprises. According to her, the attention then continues until the man discovers the woman is actually older than she initially claimed. Speaking of the video, she said, you want transparency, but a woman tells you she's 35, 38. You say, next day you will not chat her again. You want transparency, Abby? And when she says she's 24, you keep on chatting her. You keep on giving her lots of gifts and surprises. But immediately you notice she's 38, you just wipe, you rotate everything. Why is it like that? You really want someone to be transparent and you're not even ready. There are some ladies that actually, you can't expect the lady to be transparent to you, tells you everything, tells you her age, and immediately you leave. What I'll just say is, if you feel, before you continue like going deep with the guy, just tell him everything, your age. If it's cool with it, he would stay. That's what I believe. If it's cool with your age, if it's cool with you, he's going to stay in a relationship, no matter what, no matter anything that's happening. Despite whatever circumstances, if he loves you, he would stay. Than you saying that because of age you want to leave the girl, because of age you want to do no longer doing. It doesn't sit well. Ask her age, but tell her to be truthful. What's your age? Are you 30? Are you in your late 30s? Are you in your late 20s? So you get to know. A man will like you, will like you. Okay, let's take for instance, we have Stanley and his wife. The wife is older than him, but there's nothing wrong. Jacques Silva and her husband, Olu Jacobs. Olu Jacobs is far older than her. So we should not say, okay, there is one thing. Age, they said, when people say age is just a number, but at the same time, we should also know how to moderate it. Alright, next I will go back. Lady in tears as she hits 1 million naira after saving for over 8 years in piggy vest. A lady who saved money on piggy vest for 8 years has gone viral online as her starter savings hits 1 million naira. The lady on the microblogging platform X, formerly Twitter, shared that it was her first time seeing that amount in her life. In her tweet that has gained 1.3 million views, she said that her rent is due next month, and when she deducts the money, she would be 1,000 naira. She further expressed gratitude to Piggyvest for making saving easy for its users. A screenshot attached to the lady's tweet revealed that her Piggyvest balance is 1,050,030 naira. For the first time in my life, I saw 1 million naira. Like, the ladies like that, like she's actually thanking Piggyvest for what Piggyvest has done. For the first time, she has seen 1 million. For apart from being able to save up to 1 million naira, it's discipline. She's determined. She's focused. Not everybody now feels safe. Let me just tell you. Once I've saved 1 million naira Piggyvest, is a good thing for my end. Okay, I made my first million naira, guys. I'm so teary. I've been saving for over 8 years now, and I just hit 1 million naira. I know when I remove my rent in the coming month, I'll go back to being 1,000 naira. But I'm a millionaire, and that's all that matters. Thank you, Piggyvest, for giving me this platform. Makes it easy for us to save. Big congratulations to me. The tweet reads. Meanwhile, the lady's tweet has been flooded with congratulating messages from users on X over a notable milestone. And I trust Nigerians. By the time they say, okay, she's happy she made a millionaire and the way it is, they might likely support her to pay her rent, so she doesn't like touch the money. Nigerians get you for mind. They will deliver, like you would enjoy Nigerians. But if they mean you by Ghana, that's one thing I know about Nigerians. The congratulations to her on her Piggyvest hitting 1 million naira. But by the time she come on rent, she go back to being 1,000 naira. It's actually cool, it's nice like that. She has saved a lot. Piggyvest, I mainly banking apps, so Piggyvest, Carrywise, Kuda, there are a lot, and these days that was actually real, that was helping. Okay, let's take another song again before we continue. Why Me at the Bench?
MoneyPoint is giving you free transfers from today to
No long t- moments, right? It's not jazz again. I'm the bunch. Let's give a check. Why me? Why me? You try me. You try me. She said she wanted to be mine, and my cocoa drives her wild. So tell me why me? But it wasn't understand. Baby, don't you understand? So tell me why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? You try me. You try me. Tell me why me? I don't know how to say this, but this girl's drive me crazy. Cause I'm cruising town with Mercedes. So she said she wanna have my baby. First when I met her, she said Coco must come test her. We could do it once, twice, maybe better. Wanna test my skills, so I let her. Yes, so I let her. So sexy, so tempting, so pretty, contemplating how to get her love in her. Make her get a taste of my heart. Took her to the crib now, in my drop top. Took her top off, but it was a jump off. Started on the floor now, to the bed now, hands on the wall now. That was the bomb now. She wouldn't leave me alone, always calling my phone. Feel it, she broke me. She said she wanted to be mine, and my cocoa drives her wild. So tell me why, you know, but it wasn't understand. Baby, don't you understand? So tell me why me, why me, why me, why me? You try me, you try me. Listen, tell me why me. Like that wasn't enough. Wanted to take me home to my mom when I got some coconuts at the mall. I suggest you leave me alone. Why me? Yes, yes, yes. Why me? Tell the truth, I don't lie to me. You said you wanna get grimy. Now you wanna come tie me. You don't see Mugu. You don't see Mugu. This doesn't feel too good. This doesn't feel.
Okay, thank you for that song Why Me by the band Coco Master. Alright, next I have Bimbo Ademoye shares terrifying parasailing experience with Adesua Etomi. Nollywood actress Bimbo Ademoye has shared a hilarious yet frightening experience while parasailing with her close friend and colleague Adesua Etomi. For the first time, posting a clip from her adventure, Bimbo jokingly declared that she would never agree on another daring outing with Adesua. In the video, the actress could be seen visibly panicking as they soared high above the water. Overcome with fear, she became dramatic mid-air, praying fervently and later admitting that her life flashed before her eyes. Despite the scare, fans found the moment amusing, while many praising their strong friendship and playful dynamic. She said, "Let it be known that if Adesua Etomi Winthing ever says let's go on an adventure, my answer is never. My life flashed right before my eyes. I saw stars, I saw heaven, never again." I could imagine the kind of experience she had gone through, you know, parasailing and climbing the waters and everything. And she was like, God, this be God, please, God, please. Those kind of feeling. People can be very dramatic, you know. Those kind of feeling. And she just said she's never ever going again on any outing like this one. Like she's never going to be. If you say let's go on an adventure, she's not going to try it because she doesn't know what this one is cooking up. Alright, next I thought I was. Lizzie cried out after attending a church event with over 1,000 single women. A lady has sparked conversation online after sharing a surprise experience at a church singles night that reportedly held over number of women in attendance. In a viral video shared on X, formerly Twitter, she revealed that she attended the event expecting a moderate gathering, only to discover that the turnout was far beyond what she imagined. In her words, she said, "I'm just sitting here thinking about how I went to a singles night at church and it was hundreds, I mean at least 1,000. First, I thought it was 500. But the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance." According to her, the experience felt unusual because she had never before been in a room filled with that many single people at once. She further noted that the room appeared to be filled mostly with beautiful women of different shapes and sizes, which made her begin to wonder about the absence of men. I thought I was like the only one left. I mean beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes. Literally a room full of singles. I'm confused and low-key nervous for us. Because where are the men? Where are the men, please? She added. The video has since sparked reactions from social media users. Sorry. Okay, lady went to a church and they had a single summit. Okay, she went for it thinking she'll be like the only one or like there'll be very few. Only for her to meet 500. There were 500. And the pastor came and announced 1,000. Guy, 1,000 single men and women. 1,000 full in the house. Like, guy, how would they have been? Just imagine. Not that she's wondering, ladies, different sizes, beautiful, different shapes. Where are the men, for Christ's sake? Like, where are the men? Let's read comments. Someone said later they will say men aren't the prize. Another critic commented, most of them are after marital things. Why shouldn't they be single? The clip continued to circulate online, fueling debate about modern relationships and the challenges many single face while searching for partners. People actually say, where are the men? They feel it. The ladies after marital things, material things. Ladies are after money. How would they be single? And the likes. But I feel it's just no God's time is the best. Maybe some of them, of course, they don't do that things for back home, but let's hope they have not. Lastly, before we go, I feel man cries out as wife family completely moves into his house. A 34-year-old businessman has shared his emotional struggle over what he described as overwhelming financially and family pressure following his marriage to a younger woman. The man, who narrated his experience in a lengthy post circulating online, said his once thriving business and peaceful life had been shaken by the responsibilities he took on after getting married. He explained that his mother had encouraged him to settle down after he became successful in business. According to him, he eventually met and married a 25-year-old lady after a short courtship. The man said he met his wife's family after a 3-month relationship before their wedding. He claimed that during the meeting, the family made it clear that their daughter was their most precious child and that they expected the man who married her to support their family entirely. The businessman said he agreed at that time because his business was flourishing. However, he explained that things began to change shortly after the wedding. 6 months into the marriage, he said 2 of his wife's sisters moved into their home. That one is crazy. He added that when his wife became 2 months pregnant, her parents and the rest of her siblings also moved into their house, saying they wanted to support her during pregnancy. Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, like I would never try that. Why would they do that kind of thing to the guy? It's the man that's like, are they liabilities? They want to come and inform me liabilities to the man or what? Costing him more billings, more responsibilities. Doesn't make sense. What happened to their house? 2 sisters moved in first after the entire family. No, now, so they came to support her during pregnancy. As what? As what? 2 years later, the man said the entire family is still living with him and depending on him financially. This one is too much. You should pursue them away. That's the best. Like, you don't have to kill the man. What happened to his own family? What does he tell them? He stated that he spends large amount of money on bills and regular financial requests from his wife's relatives. The businessman also alleged that his wife refuses to allow his own mother or siblings to visit their home, claiming the house is already full because of their family members. This is rubbish. Like some marriages, then God is going to help us. How because your family members is there, so my own family should not come. That's crazy. That's very crazy. For sure, let them pack their things and get out. If she wants to go, let her go with her family members. It's as simple as that. By the time the man marries her, she will know. According to him, whenever he raises the issue of asking his family to leave, his wife becomes angry and threatens to walk out of the marriage. Let her walk out. Let her go. For your own emotional stability and financial stability too. The man said his financial situation has worsened as his business began to struggle. He revealed that he recently sold one of his houses in order to raise funds and keep his business running. Imagine someone that had 3 houses and 3 cars. Started selling them because of what? Wife's family came to live in your house. Okay, you pursue them away. The situation became more painful, he said, when his mother-in-law recently demanded money to buy new food. When he explained that his business was not doing well, he said she replied him that he should have left the daughter for the rich man they were planning to give her to if he could not take care of their needs. The businessman said pressure had left him physically and emotionally exhausted. Then he also added that he planned to sponsor his siblings to study abroad, but all that his income has now been spent on needs of his wife's relative. This was actually a liability. Like she's a liability to him. What kind of rubbish is it? Are the family that's poor? Like she has siblings. Can't they work? Can't they fend for themselves? Coming into your marital home, and then your family members and I'm very sure maybe the father too will be there, except the father is no longer alive. For sure, all of them, that's my own opinion. Send all of them packing. If she wants to go, now only one vacation, make sure she come out. It doesn't make sense for his emotional stability. Please, this is crazy. Then imagine going to ask your son-in-law for money to buy phone. That's unheard of. Then it's not said, okay, the man said the situation has also created distance between him and his own family members, leaving him feeling isolated. I feel completely alone, he said, while asking members of the public for advice on how to handle the situation and save both his marriage and his business. Okay, this one you cannot save your marriage, so show the family away. Chief, there's nothing you can do about it. Just send them out. Let them go. You can be sending them money. Your family is also there. How you see now you're distant from your own family, you're distant from them because of woman and her family. She even stops you from allowing your own siblings come over, your family members coming over to the house, saying her house is full with her own siblings. This thing is not actually right. Like, yeah, the between the family are materialistic, that's all I can say. They are very materialistic. They're after money. Imagine even the mother saying she have left the child so that she will marry a rich man, the man that will take care for them. That means they're all liabilities in their family. Both the wife, her siblings, her mother, if her father is alive, her father too. What kind of nonsense stuff is that one? I will never even try that to my man, and I don't expect any other lady to try that to her husband. You're supposed to grow yourself together. Once you get married, you're supposed to know that, okay, you are married, let your family be on their own. You support them the little way you can, the best way you can. Support them to be both families, not just the lady's family. Nobody came here to die for anybody. Nobody came here to be a slave or whatever to anybody. To carry another family business on his head. This is actually wrong. Alright, I know we had a very long time today. I know we enjoyed that whole gist, enjoyed everything. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to always be here on Tuesdays and on Thursdays to give you gist and entertainment. Of course, I'm your host again, Abdel Esther. Don't forget also to follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp, Ifako Radio, on Instagram, Ifako_radio. I'll always be here to give you gist. I'll always be here. Don't go anywhere. And if you have any other comments, you can also drop it on our social media handles. We'll always comment back or always reply back. Alright, let's sign out with this song. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope to see you next week, Tuesday. And I hope you had a lovely time.
Love it, aye, aye. Yoli, yoli, aye. Chineke me, I'm with you, my love. Well, yeah, planets, aye. Yoli, yoli, aye. Rockets in there. I'm with you, my love. With you, everything is well. Your love, they make my heart to do yoli, yoli. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. With you, everything is well. Your love, they make my heart to do yoli, yoli. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. Same thing, way they make me feel like say you go be my wife. Now the same thing whipping they make my friend talk say I dey waste my time. Now because I dey respect you girl, spend for you every night and day. I dey pray for you because of you I dey fly like butterfly my love. Now this thing make people they say I don't lose my sense, my pain, but nobody can stop me from loving you. I'm with you my love. With you everything is well. Your love they make my heart to do yodi yodi. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you my love. With you everything is well. Your love they make my heart to do yodi yodi. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you my love. You see the way all the things they flow. So I'm surprised to see how they love you so. Girl I dey suspect say them no. Say that you be the person where they make me flow. Ooh, I tell them say you are the blessing, and that's why you are so interesting. Nobody is understanding the way you are. Oh my beautiful girl. Now all these make people they say I don't lose my face, my day, but they can't stop me from loving you. I'm with you, my love. With you everything is well. I'm with you, my make my heart to do yodi yodi. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. With you everything is well. Your love it makes my heart to do yodi yodi. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. Your love they affect my brain until they make me go insane. It go make sense if you come my place. If you know hear them, I go talk am again. Your love they affect my brain. Oh my love, I they go insane. Just leave them the way you be, the way you tease. Oh my love. Now all this make people they say I don't lose my sense, my brain, but they can't stop me from loving you. I'm with you, my love. Everything is well, your love they make my